Elder Scrolls.
And the hope
Guys,
of the
I've never played Elder Scrolls. Nee, that's false. I've played... Hey, you slut. Bethesda, get my internet. I've played Oblivion.
The jaws
Whoa!
of Oblivion.
Remastered? What means remastered? Just better graphics or also new content?
Here we are 20 years later.
Bethesda. Bethesda, the type of developer when you enter a door to have a 10-second loading time.
Elder Scrolls,
Where?
to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them
Gothic.
try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the
Goosebumps.
series and for how we make games as a studio.
Guys, entering caves when you were young.
I think when it comes to
Cinema. You slut? Chat, it's not me, it's him.
a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long. And it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
The what?
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's
Bro looks
just
like a golfer.
There's this like flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all started.
Guys, I swear it's not me, that's Oblivion. That's actually crazy they don't have
I don't even think it took me till release.
What are you doing?
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
It is them! Look at the chat! LOL!
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time,
Looks like
what that meant to this
It's
game.
stopped now.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I got you, chat.
That is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to
I've seen this
everybody
guy
again?
before.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Whoa! Whoa, that's not bad. Sometimes remastered titles still look kinda goofy. Call me crazy. Whoa! Guys, I feel like sometimes remasterations are cash grabs. But that looks like a remaster deluxe.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
What?
When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past,
Wow!
so we know what makes that team and their games special.
Guys, this looks really good.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
Okay, that should be a given. That's nice.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game.
Bro, it's the donk of Oblivion.
It was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
Oh my god, I remember this PvP, dude. It used to be so janky, but it was so beautiful in itself. As a kid, exploring new caves. You didn't have YouTube guides. You didn't look at where's the best weapon on the map. 9. Every cave felt random. Every cave felt new.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
Wow. Golly. I mean, nice.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals.
Oh, RIP FPS.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
Guys, Unreal Engine...
It's not just about pure fidelity.
I feel like every time I play Unreal Engine horror game, it crashes here and there.
Making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
What?
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch. We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
I mean, it does look nice.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
Unreal tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the Guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, Fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the
Those
leaves.
fish look realistic.
Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Dude, this was peak gaming, chat. Call me crazy. Games like Oblivion, Gothic 3, Drakensang, those RPG exploration, open worlds, man, those guys.
It's not just
those were
visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Damn, that Emerald Armor, I remember.
It's UI and UX. It's audio.
Oh, wow.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Wow.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations.
Golly.
There's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters.
Could be goofy
sparks,
too, I don't know.
And controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
He looks like Hunter.
You have my ear, citizen.
Is it
When
Hunter?
Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
AI question mark?
The sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice
Wait.
and creepy at the same time.
I remember robbing them
You
and taking their
violated the law.
clothes.
Stop! You violated the law.
They don't even realize.
Criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Hey,
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone!
you can strip them naked without even realizing. If you know, you know.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Chat, I swear those
Stop.
games,
You violated the law. Your
when you
stolen
find a
goods are now
weapon,
forfeited.
enchanted
Pay
or
with your
something,
blood.
that's it, man. Those games as a kid, they hit so fucking hard, bro.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact,
that looks
all
cool.
of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion.
Wait, it's
What are
already
those
out?
features that just immediately
No
come
way.
to mind for players when they think of the game?
Usually
Mini-games
coming in
are the
2026.
mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking.
Oh! I
You
was
can put
so
a
bad
fresh
at
coat
this.
of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly
Bad
feel
boy.
at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oh man, that was creepy.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here
Wait, they made
if we
Starfield?
hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into
Wasn't
it,
the
I
launch
think that
really
comes
bad?
across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think
She
that
looks
people,
boss.
when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something.
Like
and that's precious.
Like on 2B2T?
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like it's exciting again.
But it's ultimately
those
the same
animations
game.
are really bad. I've got to keep
There
it
was
a
a lot
buck.
of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available today.
That is crazy. That is low-key crazy. No edging, no 2026.
I was born
Today.
87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Huh.
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433.
Dude, this game was so good.
These are the closing days of
I remember
the third
cheating at one
era.
point because I was so tilted. Like
And
I
the
opened the console
final
and put in
hours.
God mode cheat or something. I can't remember.
Of my life.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. But it was a big mistake because once you do it, then you always start using it when you struggle the slightest. It's a deal with the devil. Don't ever start.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
Does this have co-op?
Cleansing draws nigh. Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
No. Please announce co-op. It's free on Game Pass. No
Here
shot.
You must find your own path.
Chad, if a game is free on Game Pass, do you keep it forever or only during the time when it's on Game Pass? $30. Ooh,
Find him.
Okay, I understand.
And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
But you can probably keep it somehow, right? Like you already have the files on your shit. Not that anyone would do that, but... Wow. Available today, Steam, Xbox, everywhere. Not even free on, like, not even just Xbox or something. Interesting. How does the Oblivion community... What? 500,000 people watch? They have more viewers than me. That's not nice. Fuck. That's crazy. They're botting, no? Wow.